Hi, I'm Steph and thank you for checking out my channel. I am very excited to finally be doing this Sephora haul. I have just been kind of collecting this stuff over the past year. It is such a terrible habit. I didn't want to use it until I had filmed a haul video, but then things kept coming up and I got these other ideas to film things and I'm finally getting around to it. So some of the stuff I bought months ago and haven't used. So this is definitely a habit I want to break next year. So if I buy something, I want to be able to show it on my channel right away. And if I don't show it within the first 2 weeks of getting it, then I'm just going to use it because it's so kind of upsetting that I haven't had a chance to use any of these products yet. And I've just been holding on to them for months. So there'll definitely be, I've ordered a few things. I'm sure I'm going to get some stuff for the holidays and my birthday's in December. So there will probably be some more hauls along the way, so make sure you subscribe so that you will get to see those videos when they come out. So let's just hop right into this. So the first thing I have is a beauty blender. It's still in the little package it came in. I haven't used it yet. I'm sure you all know what a beauty blender is. For those who don't, it's just a cute little pink makeup sponge. I am really excited. I've never used a beauty blender before. I have, of course, used makeup sponges, but all of them have been from the drugstore, so I'm very excited to test out the beauty blender. Everyone always talks about it. This is what all the drugstore ones are trying to dupe, so I'm excited to try out the original. The next thing I'm going to share is the Origins Skincare Tools Facial Mask Brush. It looks like this, so it's just kind of like these, oh, I've never actually felt it before. It's very soft. It kind of reminds me of you know when you're baking and you have egg whites on something that you're baking and you spread it on. Kind of reminds me of that. Anyways, I thought this would be really great for masks, to not be digging my fingers in and to make sure that I'm not wasting the product by having it all over my hands but spreading it with this brush. So I'm very excited for that. I feel like I'm going to get a lot more masking done now that I have it, and I definitely have quite a few masks to go through. I might do a video on all my masks because I feel like that might be fun and interesting, though. Honestly, I have so many. I haven't even tried them all out yet, which is really bad. I'm kind of realizing how much of a consumer I've been, and that's something I definitely want to work on for 2018. So now the boring products are kind of out of the way. The rest is actual beauty products that go on your face. Nope, I have 2 nail polishes. So I have these 2 Formula X nail polishes. This shade is called Provocative. It's just this kind of baby blue type shade, and then this is Wario, which is such a beautiful cobalt. I'm very excited to try this out. I definitely am very much into pastel nails, but I also thought this would be such a cool color, so I'm very excited to test these out. And Formula X was Sephora's nail brand, and I think they've discontinued it, so a lot of this stuff was super cheap, so I was I'm always up for trying a fun nail color, and if I can get it at a good price, why not? So I'm kind of trying to do these by category. So next is kind of facial sprays. So I got 2 Urban Decay facial sprays. I got the BX Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. So this is to go on before your makeup. And then I got the All Nighter, which how could I not try this? I'm super excited about it. When I went to an Urban Decay store and they did my makeup and they used the B6, and this was already something I was interested in because I thought it was just a good way to prep the skin. It says that it evens out skin tone, absorbs oil, and reduces shine, and I am a shiny person, so anything that can help me with that, I am really excited for. And the idea of my makeup lasting all day, I mean, that sounds amazing. So when I went to an Urban Decay store, they used this product on me, and I really liked how the whole thing came together, so I've slowly been trying to buy the products that they used on me so I could recreate it, but didn't want to buy it all at once because it's quite expensive. So now I have the prep spray and the setting spray, so just have to get a few of the things in between. But as you know, I have the Naked Skin foundation. I did a first impression foundation on that, which I will link down below, so just have to gather a few more bits and bobs and then I'll have everything I can to recreate that look. Next is foundations, and you will definitely be seeing these coming up in some first impression foundations. I'm not sure if you've noticed with that series, I'm trying to keep it alternating between drugstore high-end, so it's not just a bunch of high-end products in a row because some people don't like high-end stuff. It's not just a bunch of drugstore in a row because some people might not like drugstore, so I'm trying to keep it varying. So I have the Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation to try out. I'm very excited. I got it in Alabaster, and can't wait to share that with you guys. And also the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and I got it in the shade 1C1 Cool Bone. So as you can see, everything is still in its packaging, but again, if you want to see these in action, my first impressions of them, subscribe down below so you're updated when I post those first impression Fridays. So one of the products I am super excited about is this mascara, and it is it's a YSL product, and it is the Shock Mascara. I am super excited about this one. It is a volumizing mascara, and like, I love big lashes, like that is my thing, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it right away because also my collection that I haven't opened, I have the YSL Baby Doll Mascara, which I heard such fantastic things about, and I heard fantastic things about the Shock. So anyways, I have both of them. Neither of them are open because right now I have about 5-6 mascaras open, and I didn't want to open too many because I know like they can dry out. You're supposed to replace them every few months. I definitely do not. But I don't want to have too many open, so I can't seem to stop buying them, but I'm not opening any of them, which I guess is good, but I will definitely not need to buy mascaras probably for the next year. I'm kind of hoping not to purchase another mascara. Except, okay, I really want the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but other than that, no more mascaras. The next product I picked up is the Kevyn Aucoin. Sorry, I'm so excited. Kevyn Aucoin, the Contour Duo on the go. So it comes with Sculpt. I'm going to take it out of the packaging so you guys can see. So it comes with the Sculpting Powder in medium, which is like the contour shade. I thought about maybe getting the light one because I know they came out with the light powder, but before that everyone seemed to be using the medium and no one really complained about it being super dark. Though I'm sure people must have if they came out with a light, but I thought I would go with the medium and just do a light hand because the light didn't come in this duo, and I also wanted to test out the Celestial Powder in Candlelight. And I wanted to be able to get the duo, and it was a little bit cheaper because to buy the full size of the Sculpting Powder when I don't even really contour ever, I thought maybe I'll get this duo. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm super excited to test that out. I have heard so many people talk about this powder that I had to check it out for myself. It is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. I've heard just like such amazing things about this. I was like, I need to try this. And then I feel like the other powder people talk about a lot is the Cover FX one. So I got this little trio, and it's a travel size of the Cover FX Mattifying Primer with Anti-Acne Treatment, which I am so excited to try. I had previously used the Smashbox Blemishless Primer, I think they called it. It was in a blue tube. Anyways, it seems like they have discontinued it, which is so upsetting because it really worked, and I am someone who's acne prone, so then to kind of have like not great skin and like pile on makeup, it's like, am I really doing a disservice to my skin? So going in with like a primer with anti-acne properties like really excites me, so I'm very excited to try that out. And then it also comes with the mattifying setting spray. Again, I'm someone super oily, so having a mattifying setting spray in my collection would be amazing. And then I also got the matte setting powder. So I'm not sure if the matte setting powder is the one everyone's talking about or if there's some other powder, but I was really excited for this trio. It seems like the perfect thing for someone with oily skin. And I've never tried any Cover FX products before, so super excited about this. Okay, so the next category might seem like I went a little crazy, but try to remember this was bought over the course of a year, basically. So haven't touched any of these things, which is kind of silly of me. They've just been all sitting in the packaging. So it's not like I went crazy all at once. And I only really started getting into makeup about like a year and a half ago. So I really did not have very much in my collection. And I started watching YouTube about a year and a half ago, and then kind of getting into makeup myself about a year ago. So I kind of wanted to like get all those staples that everybody talks about. So I got the Shade and Light by Kat Von D. I'm sure you've all seen this palette like a million times, and I'm probably like the last person on the planet who has gotten it. But I've heard these are like such great, almost starting shadows. So this is what the palette looks like. And it's just all matte shades, and I thought it would be really good to have these neutral matte shades, be able to do these neutral looks, I heard that they are so blendable and like such a good formula, and someone starting out who doesn't know what they're doing, having something that's blendable, easy to work with seems like the ideal. So very excited about that. And now that I've hauled it, I can finally start using it because I've just been looking at it longingly. Next palette is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I am so excited to finally use this one. So this is what it looks like. It smells really nice. I like the smell. I like the smell of it. I know that's like a little bit controversial. Some people don't. I'm kind of surprised that the mirror is so small. I don't really want to blind you guys to show you, but like, here you go. You can see this is the mirror, and it's like so small. There's like this peach coming up into it. You have like maybe an inch of space right here, maybe like inch and a half there. I'm kind of surprised by that, but I mean, I didn't buy it for the mirror. I bought it for the shadow, so I don't really care about that. And I really like it. I really want to also pick up the Just Peachy mattes, and I wonder how those would work in tandem. That palette looks so beautiful. I'm really hoping to get it over the holidays, and maybe it'll be coming up in a haul sometime soon. I like haven't even used these products. I bought them a year ago. I'm already talking about what I'm going to get next. I'm definitely a bit of a shopaholic. Anyways, this last palette, like, I feel like Shade and Light is like a really good standard to have, and like Sweet Peach definitely had its moment. Not sure it's as popular as it was, but something that was as talked about now as it was when I first started watching YouTube like a year and a half ago is the Modern Renaissance. I'm so excited to use this palette. I'm sure you all know what it looks like, but for those of you who don't, here's just a quick little, I'm like so scared about it going everywhere. Here's just a quick little look. Does this fold back? Oh, that's so much easier than trying to cover the mirror. So it's all these beautiful like berry tone burgundy shades, like all these, oh, it's just so pretty. I'm so excited to use this, and I think I'm going to have some, I hope to create some really fun looks. I'm kind of starting to get more adventurous with my eyeshadow, and I think finally opening up and using all these palettes is going to help. I am super excited about that. Since I am starting to come into all these palettes, I'm thinking about maybe doing a series where I use a palette for a week, try to only use that palette for a week, come up with some different looks, and then maybe share with you my thoughts on it, share with you some of my favorite looks that I came up with. If that's something you'd be interested in, please thumbs up this video or comment down below. I think that would be a fun little thing to do. And finally, the last category, and quite honestly, my favorite category, though I was really excited about those eyeshadow palettes. I don't have any eyeshadow palettes, high-end eyeshadow palettes at the moment, so I'm really excited to start working on those. But at heart, I am a lip girl, and I will always love lip products the most, so I'm super excited about these. So the first one is Sephora's, I almost said made in Italy. That's where it's made. The shade is, I thought they had shade names, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Anyways, it is one of their cream lip stains. I'm sure I could look, oh my god, I like never opened this before. Oh, I don't know why I smelt it. I kind of, it smells like almost sweet. At first I got vanilla, but now I'm getting sweet candy. I feel like it's one of those games where like someone actually knows what it is and I have my eyes closed trying to guess what it is. I don't know why I'm doing this. You know those like those machines and you put like a quarter in and you turn it and like candy comes out? That's what this smell reminds me of. Maybe like Runts? They were in those machines, right? Anyone know what I'm talking about? I'm crazy. Anyways, this color, I'm going to swatch these colors for you because I feel like that's the best way to, oh, that was a little chunky. Oh my gosh. It's like such a beautiful mauve. I love it. I'm so excited to wear this on my lips. And I've heard good things about the Sephora cream lip stains. The next product is also Sephora brand. I feel like no one talks about the Sephora brand, but I do like their lip stuff. I have purchased not this lip color, but this line before. And I actually, this was like a few years ago, maybe like 3-4 years ago, before I was like really into makeup. I went to Sephora with my mom and we each picked out a lip color that we thought kind of like a your lip color but better type of thing. And I was so excited to try it because I was like, oh, this is, I wasn't comfortable wearing lipstick yet, and I thought this would be a good way to get comfortable wearing lipstick, but it wouldn't be anything too out there and crazy, which is like kind of funny now when I think about it, because I am so comfortable with lips and wear like crazy colors, like really like vibrant pastel purples, and then also like really dark vampy reds, and just like I have a blue lip color. Like I am out there with my lips, and it's hard to think that just like even a year ago I was still really nervous about the idea and like thought people would stare at me, but I don't know, I fully embraced it and like love it. Anyway, so back to the story though. Didn't love it at the time, wanted to get comfortable wearing lipstick. So my mom and I both bought shades that was like our lip color but better, but we bought 2 different shades. And she was visiting me. And then when she left, she took my lipstick and I ended up with hers, which was fine. It was a little bit darker. I still got a lot of use out of it, but I was always like, I wish I had the one that I had initially purchased for me. Anyways, Sephora was having like a crazy sale on these. I don't even know what the line is called, and I was like, I hope they're not discontinuing it, and that's why it's such a huge sale. But I was like, you know what? Not that they're super expensive to begin with, but I think it was like $9 now, $9 Canadian dollars. And I was like, I am going to purchase that shade that I wanted like 5 years ago. So I finally got it. Oh my gosh, yeah, these smell really sweet as well, but a different kind of sweet. Anyways, this is the lip color I wanted to get. And there it is. It is like really nice. I really like the finish of them. They have like a very nice sheen to them. And I think it's just such a beautiful color. So I'm very excited that I finally have this color in my collection. And the way I was able to find it was because you know how Sephora online, they have that whole like things you've purchased in the past. So I was able to find through there the color that my mom bought, or the color I bought that my mom took, because otherwise I would have no idea what the color is. But now when I go back on it, the list only seems to go back a year, whereas like obviously I bought this years ago. So I don't know why they changed that, and I kind of wish they would bring it back because I would like to know what I purchased like more than a year ago. The next thing I have to share with you is from Bite Beauty, and it is their Movember shade, but it's for 2016. So Sephora, like in October, November even, was still selling this shade for a very discounted price because I guess every year Bite Beauty comes up with a new Movember shade, and I believe the proceeds go to some prostate cancer foundation. I'm not sure the exact charity, but Movember is for prostate cancer, and I believe the proceeds go to that. So every year they come out with a new shade, and in 2016, Movember 2016, so I think we can deduce that it is a mauve shade. And this is it. I don't know if you can tell, it has like a little mustache. Can you see that? Mustache there. And then it says 2016. This color. Ooh, it's so nice. It's like a very much, it's funny because I just said this is mauve and this is so much darker than this. This is like a grayish mauve and this is like a pinkish mauve, and it's dark, it's lighter, it's more pinkish than I expected based on the tube, but I'm very excited for it. It's actually more wearable than I thought it was going to be based on like the packaging. I mean, I would totally rock this lip color. I kind of wish it was this, but this seems like I really do like it. It's very pretty. So that was the first Bite Beauty product. And then, without even testing it, just because I heard so many amazing things about Bite Beauty lipsticks, I bought the Perfect Bite, their little lip kit in Joy. So these are just the mini lipsticks. So Honeycomb is like this brown neutrally shade. Oh, I just got so anxious putting the lid on, so I'm like, I don't want to ruin the tip of it. Sugar Cane is more like a, I would still say that's a nude, but it's more of like a pink with a tinge of brown to it. Rhubarb is this darker shade right here. I really like that. I mean, I really like all of them, honestly. And I feel like that's rare to get a kit where you actually like every single color in it. And this is Cayenne, and it's just this really beautiful red. It's almost looking like an orangey red on camera, at least from my angle, but it is a bit of an orangey red. It's not like a true red, but, or at least in my mind, I think it's more of an orangey red, but not as orange as it looked on camera there. Anyways, I think it's rare to get a kit where you actually like every color, so that's pretty exciting for that to be the case. It comes in this little tin, and the tin has a mirror, so that's pretty cool. So I'm not sure how I'm going to store these. I like the tin, I don't want to throw it out, but then I'm like, am I really going to reach for the lipsticks if they're in the tin? That's like a whole other thing. But I decided I kind of want to, I have a lot of lip products. I'm definitely a lip person. So the idea of getting minis, usually I'm like, mini lipsticks, like am I really going to reach for it? But then I'm like, you know what? I need to stop buying full-size lip products because I'm never going to get through them. That being said, I probably will not stop because I love lip colors and trying new lips, and just, I love lip products. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this haul. There is definitely a lot. I am hoping to actually get some use out of these products, test them out, and kind of get back to you on my thoughts on them. I would like to be able to update you soon, but I know that with the holidays coming up and there's just being so many products here that I probably won't be able to do a good update for a few weeks. That being said, you can expect to see these foundations in upcoming Foundation Fridays. And like I said, with the palettes, I think I'm going to do that new series. I hope you guys like that idea. Oh my gosh, behind the palettes, I almost missed one. Okay, this is another eyeshadow type product. It's the Touch and Stole Metallist and Glitter Liquid Foil Shadow Duo, and this is in shade number 3 Talia, and I believe this is more of like their silver shade. It's been sitting a while. I feel like I need to shake this up. Anyways, I have this product in a different color. I have the purple. I want to say it's called Lauder, but I'm not 100% sure. And I absolutely love it. So I wanted to get a different color. For some reason I thought this was the silver, but now it looks more champagne-y. Ugh. That is not what I intended to buy. But nonetheless, it is beautiful. Sorry if that was like me yelling. This is it right here. It is like so reflective and gorgeous. So you have, I guess, the metal side, and then you have the other side, which is the glitter. So you paint the glitter on top of it, and it's so beautiful. I am making a mess everywhere. And that is it with the glitter over top of it. So it's absolutely beautiful. Even though, like, it's good because the glitter has like something to adhere to, but it still kind of falls off and gets a little bit flaky at times. And I don't have, the only eyeshadow primer I have right now is this e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which is honestly like not very great, and I kind of just want to finish it up so I can get something else. But I think I need to get a glitter eye primer, and this will look a lot better. So I'm thinking of the Too Faced Glitter Insurance. Is that what it's called? The glitter one. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, if you've tested that and you have any thoughts on it, let me know below if that's a good one to get. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video and were as excited as I was about these products. Bye.